Bibbidi bobbidi boo, welcome back to you. Or maybe not welcome back. Maybe it's just a case of you found me on this video. I don't know how you found this video or you found me, but welcome to the little universe that I am trying to create. By trying, I am succeeding. My name is Kurt, this is GameDex, and well, let's see where this goes from here. If you enjoy the content, feel free to hit subscribe, leave a like, send me a comment, let me know where you found the video. Apart from that, let's jump straight in.
It's a strange profession, game deck. You're neither a player nor a detective. You know the rules and how people break them. How they leave a digital trail. And there is always a trail. A flaw in the source code. Backdoors used by cheaters. Anonymity skins, used to cover up unpopular activities. All can be found. All can be traced. With a lot of skill and a little bit of luck. Sometimes more than a little. Because there are surprises, even for a game deck. But in the end, you keep your eyes on the prize. This is my story. What's yours?
Well, okay. Interesting to say the least. This would appear to be a character creation screen. Yes. I shall be back momentarily once I have completed this. So stay tuned and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so even though I said I was not going to do this, there isn't much to the character creation. It's quite literally 4 slots. From what I gather, your name, your pronouns, which is no relevance to me at all because it's 2021, why should I care? Your origin, which does actually influence the story, as far as I'm aware, but we'll figure that out. And your values, which are essentially your starting stats, although they're not explaining that one in detail. Rather annoying, but it is what it is. But this is what I went for, so feel free to copy if you enjoy what to play. Okay, no more audio, which means I have to read. Lovely. I don't remember why I became into game deck. Dialogue options. Tutorial. Okay. To choose dialogue option, click left. Left click on the press. It will correspond in number pad. I will be using my mouse. I don't like number keys. To see to the current conversation, click the arrow at the top. Ooh. New day today. At some point, I must have decided that it was a reasonable way of making money, and I got used to it. The anonymity of working, yes. Anonymity, the epitome of working. I've solved numerous cases, so people believe that I was credible. Credibility was crucial in the line of work. Pretty much everything can be falsified, but you can't fake credibility. Yes, true. I was wondering about the real world. What is realum? I can hear Warsaw City. I'm outside the window. I live in Talstone in Volnar. At the end of the 22nd century, the people were crazy happy, kidding somewhat, someone. Which group did I belong to? Interesting. I wasn't sure. I was trying to check if there were any new jobs. Okay, what do we have in here? Do you want to know about getting diverse, interesting news? Oh, just a harmless plug, okay. Gonna had a game decks, cover multiple questions, shoot. What do you think about game decks? They form me completely unnamed profession. Blown up nothing, redundant. Oh Frank, I disagree. Being a game deck is sensible information. Information profession. I can't read today apparently. When something bad happens in a game, it's easy to just pop up the HUD, take a look inside, see what's wrong. Some problems should be handled by programmers, and it's not game devs. Okay, that's a lot of documentation that I'm not going to read through because it is very lengthy. If you want to read it, feel free for yourself. I will slow through nice and slow. Okay. The evaluation is about players' helmets, it's fun to a game pill. It is similar to nature process of falling asleep generated with the ponds. Its entails is connected to the brain, motor and sensory centers to the real body. Okay, basically nerve gear, okay. Thanks to this, player can move. I think yeah, it's essentially nerve gear. For anyone that's seen SAO, for anyone that hasn't, you'll have to look that up. Yeah, visual sound, thermals, automatic connections, automatic connection or sensing, computer use connection to device. It has access to four sensory representations but does not have to use them. Okay. A radiant digital brain, a device shaped like a real brain that emulates its functions, ready to create new synthetic connections. Ready to both neural networks, some neural network and network, some class of AL cells. Yes, I apparently can't read my native language. Radiant can be used base psionic cell of a person, which makes them able to store psyche identity of their own. But okay, fair enough. Right, I will go through this later because it is not what I want to be doing right now. Aspects are part of the game to personality experience through action, thought, and emotion. Be kind to gain empathy aspect, inspire to gain inspiration, etc. Pretty straightforward. I'm assuming that's what these are. Yes. Aspects are grouped into personality type, decisive red, analytic blue, creative yellow, and social green. Aspects are used to unlock professions. Hold down the left mouse button and choose. Okay. So you gain these to unlock these. Simple enough. Professions work special conversation options and able to do more. However, you can see what's what. A profession requires a different personality. The description will indicate which aspects gives the profession. Okay. Requires 1121. 2111. Scout, you need to know how to communicate with medbots, how to stop hemorrhages or stabilize the wound. Educate medical equipment, recognize symptoms of disease and lasting conditions. You don't panic with someone with consciousness. You put CPR on your CPR, you're a scalpel. Okay. So essentially, I've got options to these two. Question number one: your woman's with virtual and real technologies. You will be able to look powerful nodes, cables, and virtual developer stacks. You can open them, hack them, and change their tips. I don't want to go with this one for now. And then we'll move over here next. Left click on the ground to move anywhere. Warsaw City Police. We can look out the free window. Why would you look out the window? First thing I do in the morning. Well, but then with normal people do in the morning at least. Always squares, spaces, and chasms. Some modern cities look like. The middle layer mid-city despite dense envelope development, you could see the sun and it pierces the sky as well as you look long way down. Nothing long with a long fall, I guess. I mean, I'm not really a city person. It was recorded too loud. I wish I had somewhere high off where you can see the clouds. Yeah. That takes advertising to a whole nother level. This is what the rich meets poor. Little metal darkness. It's a layout city window. You can see which area you want. Ah. So this is where you get different. Okay. You can't really contemplate without drinking your hand. Luckily, I have a server bought exactly what I need. I'm British, so it has to be tea. I'm sorry if anyone that doesn't like that, but the British way is to drink tea in the morning. I always like tea with the mind and ears. Profession. I'm just going to come back to this. Some dialogue options are available only with the right profession. That are marked professional name. At the beginning, click the icon on the left edge to press artist professions tree. Got you. Ah, so it's these starters. That it? Right, okay. I just got to a budget option, let's do it because something after all. Tea is tea. I decide what to think if I go to work. Sensories, why not? Something in the the players when plenty of case for game decks. Hatred, greed, and divergentness. Two stuff which especially properly the medium is related to love and whatever it becomes life. I don't like life, I'd much rather stick with this to be honest with you. Now for a sit, the opponent on a relationship here. Simple argument, the beautiful young prince friend and could be an MPEG. We'll find out what an MPEG is later, I'm assuming. Support with an online romance with so what? I mean, this is an interesting decision. Why not? So I've been thinking BWI claims that you can create human beings, obviously from How to Price. Such humans are called Diginettes. Okay, a Diginet is a synthetic brain, a reader but not a body. It's a line elected by membrane. Diginets had to be tested, it had to be verified because BWI still didn't work. The process is right to demonstrate. Okay, time to go to work. Essentially the news, okay.
Breaking news.
We've also seen news, the latest domestic and international news all day long. Today is Monday the 17th of July. My name is Caroline Coleman. And this is the news. Kenzel, the young star, good about loses the game miserably. Doubling every single glitches in the game. Could this be the end of his career? Yep. The news in reality is about as interesting as in game. We're to follow from the department's AI, the 5 piece of software in treated constant. Why not? I like how you can just choose to hack it anyway. That's cool. You activate Imbus for the first time, first configure software you'd like. Holographic figure appeared in the air. Hello, my name is Bliss. What do you think about? How? What do you mean? Do you remember me? I just think every time nowadays. Well, that was an interesting conversation. Not a big fan of the left click. Virtual couch, that's the newest model, but it can still rely on, at least I think. Food levels were low, I still have a few tanks left, but it's good to have some reserves. Delivered in a few hours. my last session took the coach displayed, and then I'm actually remembering the rest of the default settings. The model reliably have become questionable. Again, I can't do anything because I don't have this, which is kind of annoying. The glory days this thing will go behind it. A game dash will spin or Spencer like this is touch something and get a new one. Well, okay then. My computer will control the carriage communication of the house application to let me send messages and did everything else. It was an old and could use an upgrade, but it still wasn't enough reliable. A few clients needed help, needed to fly to those. There was someone took pity on me, offered me a job. Okay, so I know I need to go with that. First message is sent to Stone. The senator couldn't handle his children. I gave him some advice. He could use it. Okay. I got the emails quickly. Some were related to events, some were spam. I'll go through all the emails quickly. Oh yeah, it's fine. A new case. I wonder if it's something to director of Program Department in Blue World Interactive. A wife, I don't know, son Frederick, Fredo and his friends. His assets are recorded 8-figure amounts. Okay. A Blue World Interactive or BWI, the leader in the field of AI. The flagship produces a dating game, Paradise Beach, why am I not surprised? A little less well known. But so popular the games. That Code, a clan battle game. It's in Japan. They've been looking at homeless ladies and gentlemen. They could take human beings. Okay. Especially for bigger than the previous space simulator, it was hard to imagine. I entered the hangar, explored all ships options. I found it. We've started from the artist fest of fly to a spacecraft, Hidehawk and an assault unit, or car, never to catch a drop ship. Okay. Strong armor could. Why not? Maybe not. Okay, got that Higgins. Jeffrey Higgins, I got your mail. You there, come see me, Blue End Tower, 255 South Entrance. I'll tell you everything you need to there. Just hold on. Let's get a little respect each other time. I don't know anything about the case. I'm not sure a certain amount. I get it, what down payment does it right now. I hope it's enough. Yes, great, I'm waiting. Okay. Lovely. Ah, so you can actually hover over and pick these up, right. Codec, I'm not going through the codec, it's far too large. I double click to my apartment, go to the client, there's nothing else in the apartment, so off we go. I'll admit, it has potential already. I do quite enjoy it. The code is pretty tool for game devs, yep, that's fine. The computer is definitely not secure. Can't do it. There's a slight overloading between Antic on the ABBS and Towers of Warsaw. Log in, I bid as screen take access, it wasn't locked. Ooh, see, I'm actually going into these now. So 3D Blue Wales, looks at the clouds, got me a logo. That will finish what you started achievement. Okay, that's cool. I'm a little bit annoyed that I didn't take these options, but there's not much I can do about it now. Loopy loop. Emma took a deep breath and let out the ears and noticed he wheezes. Dialogue tags, right. Icons and tags that appear in dialogue writing indicate that you have been unlocked in previous decisions that other players might have not seen them. There are several ways to unlock a certain path. It can be your previous actions, obtained information, or a relationship you have built with other characters. A path can also be unlocked by your low character, your high background, your profession, deduction of previous carried out. I know who you are, Director Higgins says it will my son, he won't get off the couch, he will see you for yourself. If ever 4 days, then some sort of game with his friends. Timmy, I've tried to talk to Timmy, but his climbed up a condition makes worse even then. Right. Okay. I would say concerned father, but he seemed like a bit of an ass. Here he is, find out what's going on with him and help him. Hankerson was wearing an expensive brand new suit and a state-of-the-art helmet covered his face. The character side panel warned that he exceeded the online limit time. This could help negotiate noticed in the general area. The answer the given suit was bulging. Character side panel warned it's just choices now, okay. Because Andy was trembling slightly with the temperature that happened in the game, general of adrenaline. Andy was looking at the helmet advised the helmet no signs of an extended online stay. Expensive supplies, supplements did the trick. I noticed a healing bruise on his jaw under his eye. There was some discoloration, signs of got overuse, okay. And the doctor I'd seen him many times. Either he got into some fights where his eye was pulled, or the victim of domestic abuse. And he's more than a bunch of curses. No muscle tension, he wasn't faking, okay. The suit was equipped with advanced anti-borsal software to resemble the skin, a slithering snake. The artifact material was adjusted to fit the muscles. His previous simulation had protected you from this stuff here. Yeah, around my finger there was the suit's surface. This aesthetic fire was emulating more heat than the place we need to work hard. Okay. Okay, to scalpel. Mr. Higgins figures like he's not in danger. Probably devitalized and fine. From a medical standpoint, he'd been logged in for over 4 days, but there's no sign of adverse effects from the session. There's some excellent equipment doing a hard extraction, but taking the health issue risk of logging out remotely. Is it possible I know? Most systems, can you at least tell me where he's logged into? Forty was able to determine that. I need to figure out which game you're logged in to take appropriate steps. I understand further evidence. His friend Timmy, a spineless pushover. He's in my office. Maybe he knows something. It looks at me and his son's side. Alright, let's get to work. Sometimes you'll get information directly precipitated from the deduction process. Left click on the deduction icon, press Y on the keyboard to see it. Okay, so nothing in terms of deduction yet. The word might comfort, creek sound. Relativity. Okay. Then you got the helmet lit up for it, man. Okay, it looks like the panel on the screen. A serial number. Okay. Hard to help. Fredo. Poor Fredo. Ooh. I need 1 point heal. I need 2 heal. Okay. Yeah, so using space, I noticed he's got a scalp top. Perhaps he's young, I've got bruises on my face from time to time when he was his age 2. What does that have to do with the case? You're suggesting to get into fights. Maybe Freddy we're going to the wrong side of the wrong person. Okay. I don't remember last time we tried to make my man up for years, but the kids will win nothing more than money. Oh wow. Great Father of the Year award. Who had access to the room with the couches? I guess I never know what Frodo uses Frodo Baggins now. Frodo uses when he's away, he does. Yes, he's a rather presumably dressed 20-something-year-old woman with the car with one of the device panel. She must have been playing a short session, so she didn't put on a suit. And for the body cold and about with the heater, she didn't have any bed sores. Woman had been a computer screen in the hall. His assistant. He's had him alone last, leave her alone and get back to my son. Higgins, okay. You may have crystal information, alright, just hurry up. Who is she? I don't know. Tim about something and bring her in the game. Okay. You see the system limit for logged in time over 4 days without a suit. Must have been gameplay or bladder would have held out. She started revitalization was something interesting in the process, even though she couldn't control her body. I thought she could hear me. I didn't notice what I was doing. When I connected to the helmet image to my lenses, what are you seeing? The girl drifted into an undefined space. It was a network menu in the games I knew. Hello, I'm Game Deck. I'm a Game Deck. I was happy to hang that connected to your helmet. You can talk and I'll hear my war talk. According to the login, your name is Scarlet. Is that right? A Game Deck. That's great. Yeah, Scarlet. Can you? I can't seem to log out. Okay. I do apologize about the background. I haven't quite found the noise gate level yet to get rid of this sound. I think what happened. I don't know where here is. I was in the game with the guy when someone attacked me. Who attacked you in the game with it, Freddie Higgins? I can feel exhausted. I can't. Definitely attacked me and I blacked out. Do you know Idris? I saw your picture on a computer. Girlfriend? Did you come here to see you guys out? We're not talking about now. Get me out of here and I'll tell you everything. Are you feeling? I can't really feel anything. I can only talk and the emphasis and the emptiness are going crazy. I try and help. That's weight off my shoulders, so this progression system got you. A focus bar has appeared on your objective panel. It can be influenced by intuition decisions. Remember, filling it isn't always good, so they can be partial meters. Unlike the problem, interrupted revitalization is rare. I could have put the helmet off, but that might have ended badly. There was a safer solution. Revitalization is that waking someone up. The senses to the specific order. Hearing is usually first got it was already working. The reception probably botched that, but it's fine. As the ability to see the position of one's body, then the ability to balance taste and smell are activated almost simultaneously, followed by touch. Vision comes last. If a body was expressing data, someone wanted to overload it and terminate our connection. I'll get some vital signal, but this was the amount of time before they cracked them. Let's go up for some barriers for some time. If we never to start streaming data in court, the walk alert. I'm going to get you out of here. We can hit by stimulus as the correct order was key. Well, I'm going to finish your definition. I'm going to touch your body. Is that okay? Well, let's go arm and iridium, raised it and moved it around. Right, touch was last, balance, sense of smell. The reaction. I got disconnected and Zachary trapped me. I have no idea where that would have led. I'm just gonna have a quick run through again. Well, there goes that option. Nothing I can do here because I haven't got options. Huh. Wow. Not having these options is really quite annoying. Where did you go? You know what? Yep. I'm referring to the and brought finger to my tongue, sour. Investigation or details master. Yeah, I can say this highlighted part of the floor stood out from the rest. I've been hanging safe. You try to open it without this, it's not going to work. Still don't have any empathy points. I also thought the board he was home. A panda frozen in ice. Okay, that's cool. The kid's arm was crossed over his chest. He was trembling. Eyes fixed on a distant point. It appears to be some sort of timeline. He was tried and confused. I considered which medical would be best for him. His anxiety is tense here to imitate the senses. Ah, so you can go negative and you can go positive. Right, got you. He listened up, he was going to be friendly or okay, but you want to help. It was for his birthday, did I mention that? So he was locked into for a speech. Okay, let's have a look. God, this is an extensive system. I applaud. Freddy was actually exhausted. They gave him P mechanics and he's in Paradise Beach. Okay. Uh, I never think that Tim was your age. It is for old, for the poor, for the bad stuff, but the girlfriend had brought booze. I said that's it. That was intended. I believe you really, I do. I just want to help. It's just that I can't quite remember. I don't actually know what happened. Yeah, trouble putting sentences together and events. It was just a shock. What does that tell me then? Typical of a mental trauma. Okay. Ask him what he means. Ooh. Guess what time it's theatre to club for some drinks. Because I what asking him. Huh, okay. I could figure him out. Okay. Did you have time to go through all of these? He was on a beach by the big dunes. If Freddy didn't want to stay on the beach, he could go somewhere else. Freddy was having a good time. What is in the world? Oh. Okay, slowly getting there. Okay. Different place, Space Sims, Tree Sims. I think someone is a little bit indulgent here, Fredo. You seem alright. Talk about for games he brought with both skinned and man. All this. Ah, so you can lose them. Okay. I need to pass a psychological test by license. Woody seems school was a kid. Hmm. This Silence is obviously believed that Oregon's boys of a fool. And everyone envious, no risk, you know. Supposed to be like that, you know how it is. Well, that's to show up in Donegal, obviously. Okay. After the game, this couple plays out a single question. Person of a police officer. Hmm. Okay, well, on that note, I am going to stop recording here simply because this will turn into a 3.5 hour episode if I didn't. So if you enjoyed this, feel free to leave a like, comment, and hit subscribe if you want to come back for more. If you want to turn this into a playthrough, give me a like and comment. Thank you and goodbye.